Red Lake Spirit Run!
Bonjour. Welcome to the Izhitwaawin podcast. We're in Red Bee, Minnesota. My name is Izhitwaawin, and today we are with Jeff. Introduce yourself.
Jeffrey Brown.
And then who else is with us today?
Bonjour, my name is Kenzie May. I am currently Vice President of the Red Lake Nation Youth Council.
Last week, there was a run called the Red Lake Spirit Run, and it went from all the way out west at the outlet where the lake leaves through the river there. And it started there. Jeff, where did it end?
We left at 11 o'clock. We left the Red Lake outlet. It ended in Obashing, pretty much Obashing Labor Day powwow, our 50th annual powwow, 2023.
Was this run organized by the Youth Council?
Yes, it was. It was first brought up around 3 years ago. This was our third annual Youth Spirit Run.
Cool. And so, what's the significance of the run? Why has it been organized?
We wanted to... Okay, so this year, our T-shirts read to spread awareness for Native youth. And that is a part of the reason why we started. But, so we started at the outlet, which is out west in Little Rock. And we ended at Obashing. So we carried the staff through all 4 districts with open hearts and good minds, keeping our community in mind.
We're more than halfway through. We're going to Obashing, Lima Labor Day powwow.
For our youth, for the future, for recovery and wellness, and just to make our community stronger.
I really think that this is setting a good example because the youth need more structure and more things to do, on the reservation, and knowing that they have like sober, people in recovery to look up to.
Mm-hmm. Mind, body, spirit, emotion. It's one of the quadrants. It's a part of life. Just like getting up, washing your face, going to work. You gotta take care of your body,
The youth are hosting their 3rd annual Youth Spirit Run. Right now we got a couple of runners going into town and we gotta go and give them some relief. Glad to have you out here.
I'm in Red Bee, Minnesota, running the staff to P-Town.
What I experienced during the run is it's a really positive event. So it's like team building. We got, we're passing the staff. Everybody's working together to get towards the goal, and that's just to build the community.
This is my first run I've participated in, and it was really good. It felt really good to be out there with fellow youth in the community and even older members of our community.
Were your legs sore after the run?
Yes, they were for a couple days.
What did it feel like when we were done, when you got to the powwow? How did you feel?
I honestly, my legs, they didn't hurt too bad just because I was in the moment. I was like, we're here, we made it, yay. So yeah, I don't know. It just felt real good once we arrived and to just feel that energy. I'd be running with our Red Lake Nation Youth Council school representative. Her name is Yasmin Prentice. The Youth Council connected us actually, so I'm grateful for that. Okay, so we had the feast, our youth staff. We all just came together, brought some dishes that we could share with each other. We just did that the day before the run. Yeah, that felt nice to do with them. So the staff, you have to treat it as a person. It needs to be fed. It needs to feel loved.
Sure.
Yeah, we need to get back to it.
Yeah, this is my first time I volunteered to help, and it was very beneficial to me to see these youth doing this for the communities and for each other. It was awesome to be a part of. That's all I was doing was getting in the way. No, I was kidding. No, I was being a driver and driving the runners when it's their time to run. We just go around till it's time to run, and then they'll get the staff, and then I'll drive right behind them. Then when it's their time to turn, hand the staff off to the next person, then they get back in the vehicle, then we just go up in line again.
Did you fall asleep while you were driving?
I think I did, yeah. I had a rough night. I had a sinus infection. I still have fun, and we made it to Panema, and that's where I'm from. I'm from Washington. I grew up like right across the street from the Powell, and the energy in the van was just good. You know, it was a lot of laughter, and I can't run no more, but I got out and I carried the staff and I walked. You carry that staff, you can say prayers with. And that's what I was doing. I was just walking and I was praying with that staff.
I'd say there's roughly about 40 participants, including runners, the drivers, and the people who provided food and drinks. All ages. Youngest I seen there was 4 years old, and she was running some little stretches with us, and we had some older participants. I think it went up to 60 years old. We decided what color we wanted to do. We obviously need something bright so people can see us on the road, and we decided to go with pink because you cannot go wrong with pink. And we wanted to have our motto, I guess, on the back, which is running to spread awareness for Native youth. And we had the MMIW handprint on the side of our sleeve. So we kind of just came up with that idea together. And one of our youth advisors, Raina Lisher, ordered them online. Spread awareness for Native youth. It means to show a good example to our youth and to show them that they can do this too and participate and be out in our community and be a good example.
For the youth to encourage other youth to get involved in the activities that they're doing.
It was running to spread awareness for Native youth. There it is.